Oh my God, we're live. Hey everybody. Woo, I went live on the wrong page.
Listen, it's Mercury Retrograde, right?
Oh my goodness, I tell you, it has been...
That part.
You know what I've noticed? Subtle, I'm going to cuss, subtle shit. It's just, I've noticed real subtle things going on. And it's so weird.
Yeah. It's like that. It's like the subtle shady.
Yes. So if you're out there, hey Sharon, if you're out there, you want to share this live broadcast on your page, please do. We'd love for you to. That's what I'm doing right now.
Same here.
Yay. And who else is there? Hey, Kaylin. Hey, Robin, Brenda, Sandy.
Hey, Sharon, Kaylin, Robin, Brenda, Sandy. Everybody just came from mine. Sorry.
Woo. All right, shared and done. So V, what's been going on? I know it's been an interesting week for you. You've had some stuff. Going.
Yes.
Hey, Courtney.
First off, I want to give some love to a good friend of mine in the Boston Tea Rooms, Carrie. She passed this past Friday, transitioned. She was, had some battles with cancer, so she made her transition, and we're all just kind of in that weird space in the middle because she's like the heart and soul of the Boston Tea Room,
Wow.
And just a wonderful, wonderful, beautiful person.
Yeah.
And so we're all just kind of wrapping our heads around, Did you ever meet her? She came to Reader Studio.
I looked at her. I looked at her picture and her name, and I scrolled, and I don't recall. She looked familiar to me.
Okay. Yeah. She. Matter of fact, she was at when we had Reader Studio at the other hotel.
Yeah, one time.
I want when they changed it.
Yeah.
And because she was helping sell the crystal balls when Heatherly was doing her presentation.
Oh,
that
okay.
Year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She probably passed them out.
Yeah. Yes. She was helping pass them out, and we had a vendor table.
Yeah.
So she was selling like stones and things of that nature.
And Brenda said one of her friends passed this week of cancer too.
I'm so sorry, Brenda.
It's. I will say this: we had, and I knew Miss Sammy, from just the gay scene and the clubs and stuff like that. But she was this amazing drag queen. She always did like 1950s Leave It to Beaver.
Mm-hmm.
June Cleaver haircuts and dresses. But her personality and her show, her shtick was always very, 50s, 60s, very clean, very, fun, tiny bit of sarcasm, but never mean, bitchy and stuff like that. And you're talking about a woman that was the heart and soul, and it really interesting. It's like some good ones made the exit. It seems like that's what it was.
Yeah. So we are just kind of in this haze with the tea room, and just kind of, because things will never really be normal. It's just making a new normal, kind of like the world now. It'll never be normal.
Yeah.
What we know is new is normal. It's just, this is the new normal, so to speak.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I had a really good day today. My hubby, we decided to jump on the road this morning, and we drove to Ohio, and we had some breakfast at our favorite place, the Waffle House. I know people like the Waffle House. Why? We like the Waffle House. But we went to Barnes & Noble, and he's not a big bookstore person, but he just let me browse and wander around for about an hour. So I got like 4 books to bring home, and we got some coffee. And so it's just a great day today. We got to watch like the leaves in the fall, and you see all that in Michigan.
So you drove from Michigan to Ohio? Mm-hmm. How far of a drive is that? Because I thought you were way up north in Michigan.
Oh, no, I'm on the
Where's
southern.
Detroit? Detroit is... Oh, okay, you're right. Down here. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Gosh, I was good in math, not so much geography.
Yeah, no, where we drove for breakfast is like an hour from here, so it's not far at all. It's a nice car ride. I got to read my book while he drove, and it was like drizzly rain. It was just a good day.
Oh, nice.
Good time today. So I needed it.
Hey, Mary. Hey, so we've got. I think, Jonathan, are you in Hawaii? I know Mary's Alaska. We've got people all over the states for sure. Let us know where you're watching from if you want. You don't have to, but we'd love to know, because every once in a while we get some like Australian people in the future, because they're already in tomorrow.
Australia's a place I want to visit.
Do what?
Australia's a place that I want to visit, definitely.
Me too. One day.
Definitely. So, but other than that,
Martin's in the UK. Hey, Martin.
Wait, I'm slow. I don't see Martin. Oh, there's Martin. Hey, Martin.
Yeah, Martin. Montreal.
Maui. Oh, I haven't been to Maui in, 15 years.
Oh, that's where Jonathan is. Yeah. So V, I'm going to be reading with the Halloween Tarot. This is from US Games. I truly bought it just because it's Halloween. I wanted to support. I always like to support the shops that I go into, especially if there's a good vibe. Even if it, sometimes I'll buy a deck that I really wanted or one that I just thought, oh, that'd be good on my shelf. But I did the unboxing for it, and I really like it. I thought it was going to be kind of just kitschy and just real cartoony, but it's got some real good read, and I think it would be nice for even like families and kids because it's not too spooky. It's kind of like fun Halloween. So
I love it. I'm going to be reading with the Shadowland Tarot by Monica Bedersky. If you guys can see the little bats on the back, it's yellow. And I love it because there's a creepy cute. Oh, yours
bats and cats.
I love it.
This black cat is on every single card.
I love it.
Every single card.
Easter egg. I love it. So her deck is it's creepy cute. It's got these little skeleton people, little monsters. And I really like the colors. I love the imagery. Once again, creepy and cute. That's me. And it matches my, she also has a Lenormand deck, the House of Shadows Lenormand.
Ooh.
So,
yeah. I like that.
It's all in black and white, but, the same kind of little monsters. So, I love my decks that match and kind of link up with one another.
Yay,
so I got a new bag, of course, from Moonlit Fae, all of my Halloween bags. So both my decks fit in here. So that's what I'm reading with.
I did not know I didn't know Alaska had a 7.4. Oh my goodness. That's why Brenda was saying prayers to Alaska. Also prayers to Colorado. My goodness, it's burning bad.
Woo. Hey, Tiana.
Prayers to this whole country, people.
Listen, October in Salem.
Prayers to the whole country.
1 year.
Ooh. I had
if anybody's looking for a Halloween creepy cute, it also has gold gilded edges, which is dope. And the card stock is a good thick card stock. So just like to put that out there.
Robin's got spam calls coming in. Oh. Well, at least now my phone's telling me when it's potentially spam.
Spam likely is what mine says.
Spam likely.
And I also found a way that you can turn off the voting reminders on Facebook, which I'm excited about. So if anybody's interested in turning off the voting reminders, just go to your the three little bars at the bottom to bring up your menu.
But not until you voted.
No, not until you voted. But
once you voted, turn it off.
Yeah. The three little bars, see more, and then the town hall, and then the settings, and you can turn them off there. So I wish people would stop calling me.
Yeah,
that's what I would.
I mailed mine in. I went online. I checked that they received it. A couple of days later, I checked that it's been counted.
But
then somebody said, "Oh, did you put it in the sleeve?" And I freaked out. So I called them. And I got right through within 5 minutes. I said, I just want to make sure my ballot was checked and counted. She goes, we got it, and it has been counted. I said, okay, thank you, bye.
Good.
Thank you for the work you're doing.
Good.
Ooh. So.
Yeah. We're going to go to the polls. We live in our neighborhood has a community center. And so we're going to go up there. And,
cool.
If there's line. We live in an older community, so there's a ballot box outside. And even when we did the primaries, we walked right up and just voted.
Oh,
so.
good.
We have a community house. So we'll be going
Don't
there.
let nobody intimidate you.
Listen, you've seen Book. No intimidation this way.
No.
He is my bodyguard.
So, and V, did we agree we're going to do the spread, the 4-card spread?
Oh, we didn't even say that, but we can. That's
okay.
Fine.
So you guys, one of like I won't speak for V, but somebody who I have their book, an amazing author, writer, in depth, Susan Chang. And she's got an Instagram account, but she did a 4-card spread for the election. But the cool thing about the spread was she wrote a blog about it, and she went through the mental process of how she had to meditate, clear her mind, because she has, like a lot of us, a very, heightened, passionate sense of where she wants this election to go. So we know as readers, sometimes we can influence our reading by an expected or hopeful outcome, which is why a lot of people say you can't read for yourself. Troy's here.
Hey, Troy.
What is it? I'm trying to remember what his shirt said. Bearded, black, and beautiful. I think that's what it said. But anyway, so she did a spread, and I won't say what the cards were, but she went through her mental process, and it was literally like a master class in a 500-word blog. It was amazing. So Troy, you need to find this if you didn't see it on my page, and if you can't find it, let me know, because I know you read, and anybody who reads, this would be a really, really powerful exercise for you to practice. So I think it'd be fun if you and I each pulled 4 cards, V.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, people, and we're gonna read the cards. That's all we're gonna do. But because I don't ever assume, just because someone's hanging with me reading tarot, that they're gonna vote one way or the other. Just like I don't assume anyone's sexual orientation, race, any of that, because you never know. So we're gonna pull 1 card for Biden, 1 card for Trump, 1 card for election day, and then 1 card for like my actions for me, my actions and V's actions. So if you've got cards you want to pull along with us, you can, and you can post it. So first card is for Biden, second for Trump, then election day, and then actions for you. Actions for you. Cool. Thank you, Sue. I know it's our show, but we yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So, oh my God, Angelique, how are you?
Hey, Angelique.
It's not Angelique Luna. It's Angelique de Klerk. Another Center Float Angelique. Yeah, Jonathan, I've already posted it out there, so maybe it was like a day or two ago. But if you can't find it, just message me, and I'll click and point it to you. All right, let me pull the cards. Shall we pull them one at a time? Okay, so let's go. Okay, so Biden, Trump, election day. All right, first card, Biden. What you got? What you got, girl? 4 of pumpkins.
And I have the Lovers.
Nice. So for me, the 4 of pumpkins, which is 4 of pentacles, this is grounded, this is solid, this is being conscious of where the money goes, where conscious of the family, those around you. It can be a little stingy sometimes. It can be a little overly cautious, but I feel like that kind of fits right in. Now you see the black cat, which is in every single one of these cards. It's interesting. Look at like the little bean man is like playing with one of the. It's almost like he's playing with one of the sharp, pointy things, which is funny. Yeah. So, and I love the moon up there. So we got a nice little moon up there. What'd you get? Oh, so you got Lovers.
I have the Lovers, and it's funny because this card, of course, is not like the original Lovers with the angel at the top and the whole shebang. So here, we have these 2 very opposite things that are holding hands. And so this makes me think that, there's a sense of complementary energy to what, he's trying to bring to the election and how he's trying to kind of merge in this space, being a complement and not trying to complete it, not trying to take it over, but finding this happy medium, so to speak, with his energy and the energy of the election as a whole. And there's a heart in the center, once again, recognizing that he is different in a lot of ways, but he's really wanting to hold hands and pair with those that may be different from him, to have this sense of love, to, share and show that he is definitely in it to win it and wants to, help other people. So
interesting thing. I just looked up real quick, and for some reason I don't feel this is right. So somebody check me on this. But Trump is a Gemini. I know Lovers is Gemini. Biden is a Scorpio. Never would have thought that.
Never.
I know. I would have thought he was Earth.
What is his rising? Because he's way too.
Yeah, that I don't know. That I don't know. All right, So let's pull it. Let's pull the trump card.
The trump card.
Right. So in the world of tarot, trump card is that's a major arcana, right? No, pip and trump. Yeah, it's a major.
Yeah, the majors.
All right. So for me, for trump, we've got the 10 of pumpkins. So this is interesting because this is all about surrounded by your family. This is about, connecting. It is interesting. It's a number 10, which is a 1, which is starting over again. You've been there, you've done that, you're doing it again. So, but I do like that the little boy is kind of like blindfolded and he's just swinging the bat at whatever he can.
All right. I actually have...
and let's just admit, it's a bunch of orange pumpkin heads.
Nice. All right, so I have discretion, which is the judgment card in this deck. And so there's this owl, he's taking flight. And honestly, the first thing that came to my mind, and I don't know why I feel this way, because even though Trump is really doing a bang-up job of trying to, run and trying to win, I really think he just wants to fly away from it all. I really think he wants to be away from it. I think he wants to be done, but I think it's at this point, it's like, I have to, go at it and do what I can at this point. But, I think the judgment is one of the things that keeps him in it. He never wants to be seen as a bad person. He never does anything wrong, so to speak. So it's like he wants to continue to be in this race so that he can try to change the perceptions of people in some way, possibly. But I really, there's something just he feels like he just wants to be done, but he can't just say, I'm bowing out, because then that would admit that he, is being defeated, so to speak, if that makes sense. So.
All right. And then let's pull a card for election day. Just what's election day going to look like? All right. For me, election day is King of Imps, which is King of Wands. So absolutely, someone's going to be crowned that day. And the wand is fire, it's transformation. Somebody said Biden is November 20th. So is that cusp, or because is it 2021? No, I think with November it's a little like 22, 23.
November is like, my mom's birthday is the 23rd. She's Sagittarius, so it's like 22nd.
22, yeah, I just looked it up, 22.
Yeah.
So not really cusp, but yeah, because I was thinking, I wonder if he was a Sag cusp. But yeah, definitely someone's going to be crowned king. In other words, I think that day, like the day after, I think we're going to know, where a lot of, especially astrologers have said, because that's when Mercury retrograde ends. Literally, it ends on the 3rd, people.
That's crazy. Crazy.
And that's electronics and communication.
Right?
So I think we'll know.
So for me, election day is actually the Empress.
Oh.
So with this energy, I feel as though, people are just, we are beat up. We are tired and we are beat up. So I feel like election day is just going to be, this whole thing about, let's just get it over with so we can get back to nurturing self. We're in the midst of a pandemic. We've been raked across the coals this whole year, and this is just another, thing to do that's stressing us, excuse my French, the fuck out. Yeah. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of, okay, let's just get this done so we can figure out how to nurture ourselves. Whatever the outcome is one way or another, it's like, how can I soothe myself? Where can I put the Band-Aids? Where can I soak? Because it's just like, it's just so much. So this is just about nurturing, of self and family and, self-care, I feel.
Robin's like, Harris. I am enjoying her more and more. I've been happy from the beginning, but I'm enjoying her more and more. So all right, so the final card is, so V, what are our actions? What do you and I need to do about all this? Hey, Chris. All right, so Knight of Bats, which is Knight of Wands. This is just, for me, this is take action, continue the transformation, continue moving forward. Bats are wands, fire, transformation. It's that Kundalini. What? Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is,
but
yeah.
You went with, keep going.
Yeah. Yes, make that. I got to keep going, but it's not. It's swords. It's funny because I'm looking at it going, it's the same card, but no, it's not. It's bats. So this is, yeah. So like I said, Make the transformation. Keep going. And you know what? Let me now go into bats. And that would be speak your truth, people. Say what you need to say. Cast your vote, and then be gone. I love it. And V did that because she knows me. She knows when I make a mistake, it's for a reason. Spirit made me make the mistake.
So for me, I have the 5 of Cups. So for me, it's really going to be about this space of gratitude, you know, depending on whatever this election looks like. Me sitting here crying over spilled milk or spilled pop, whatever this little monster has, is not going to, you know, it's not going to pay me. It's not going to do anything for my family. So it's really going to be about, you know, whatever the outcome is, it's for me to fall into a deeper space of gratitude and say, okay, what do I have? What can I lean on? What am I grateful for? You know, there could be a lot of emotion that is unsettled, you know, or I'm struggling with some emotion in some way, but it really is me turning to what can I be grateful for right now? You know, how can I get out of this valley up into another hill based on my gratitude and, you know, what I do have, and not crying over spilled milk. So.
And a great, if you love, so Joni Patry, Patry, she is a Vedic astrologer. She is this big Texas hair, Southern talking woman, and she is good, people. But she kept saying, because of all the stuff going on in astrology, she does not see like someone finishing the race. I know, which was kind of scary. And she saw lots of confusion with the, like we may not know for months, like what happened back with Gore and Bush years ago. So definitely check her stuff out as well. So, but also distance yourself when you've had enough, people. When you're so overwhelmed, take a breath, go cry over your spilled milk. Let it out. Mm-hmm. Woo. So, well, we talked a lot. So you ready to get to some readings?
Yes.
So we're gonna still do 8 readings, but we're gonna go through them because we got to be done in 36 minutes. So if you have not had a reading from us ever before, then type the word me. If you've had a reading and it's maybe, you know, it's been like a month or 2 ago. So if you've had a reading recently, Leo King too. Yes, Leo King is a big one too for astrologer. So type ME that we know that you're saying, I want a reading. And if you've had one recently, then let somebody who hasn't had one yet. So remember, type ME. Go ahead.
So question, for the sake of time, Chantel, are we going to take questions or are we going to do just messages?
You tell me. We'll do messages real quick.
Okay. So Chantel, Brenda, Sue, Judy, that's 4.
4 more.
There's room for 4 more. Robin, Mari, Courtney.
1 more. Who is it? It takes about 40 seconds for us to see your message.
You got Mari and Courtney, right?
Yep.
Okay. We need 1 more.
Uno más. Uno más, por favor.
Uno más.
Okay, if you've had a reading, and just anybody put your name, say me. Bueller. Let me scroll just to make sure.
Nope,
there we go. Tiana. All right.
Tiana, you made it.
We're done. So I'm going to jump on with Judy, number 4. What you going to jump on with?
I'm going to jump on 6. Whoever is 6.
That's Mari.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. So, yay, Angelique. So Sharon, Kaylin, anybody who did not get a reading, what you can do is right now in your brain, you don't have to type it. In your brain, just think, let me piggyback on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to do 8 readings, and you can just piggyback because we're just going to pull a card. And yes, Robin, great movie. We're just going to pull a card as a message from Spirit, best advice, guidance for you where you are right now in your life. So, like I said, if you want to piggyback, just in your mind, pick a number. And Jonathan's picking 7. All right, keep that in mind. Jonathan James. All right. Do you ever go by JJ? You probably did as a child and hate it. Sorry. Sorry. All right, so Chantal, you are going to be number 1, and then we'll go to Brenda. So Chantal, here's your 1-card reading. V, you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay, go.
All right, Chantal, message for you. All of mine are upright. So it's the sun.
Ah.
All right. So the sun is beautiful, happy energy, okay? You are in this space right now where, the sun is kind of basking on you. You're basking in the sun. There's happiness happening. And, I feel like you've been in this place where you've been wanting to get to this happiness. Allow yourself to lay out in it. Don't try to rush and get to the next hurdle, the next hump. Allow yourself to tan in the sun. Allow yourself to be able to, soak in whatever accomplishment that you've just finished. And really soak it in and enjoy it. Once you get to the point where you're feeling as though you are bordering on the space of arrogance, then it's time to pull back and start putting your mind and your brain in something else. Okay? So, there you go.
Ooh. Did you say let yourself tan?
Huh?
You said tan in the sun?
Yeah.
I've never heard that. I love it. Like from the cars. I mean, I'm Florida. We tanned all the time. So, hey, Tommy. All right. So, and for me, Chantal, your card is Queen of Bats. So this is Queen of Swords. So speak your truth. And I really love this card. And you can see there's the cat in every card. She's reaching out to this bat that's flying up to her. So the Queen of Swords, I don't think she often reaches out for help. But I really feel like this might be a time for you to reach out. So if you ever get that feeling of, I've got to be the stoic queen, I don't need help from anybody, now might be the time you kind of find that real good confidant and just kind of say, hey, check on me. Text me every once in a while. Or, just give me a little love. Give me a little nudge. Give me a little push. But remember you got the sword in your hand. So, if anybody crosses you, you know what to do with that. And you'll probably be able to do it with your words, because that's what she cuts with, the words. So Chantal, anybody who chose number 1, I hope that made some sense. Let us know if it resonated with you. We're going to go to Brenda, number 2. Brenda's number 2. And
all right.
And
Sorry, I know these cards are so loud. They're so thick. All right, Brenda, for you, I have the 8 of Swords. All right, so get out of your own way. That's always my thing when I see this card. Get out of your own way. I feel like your thoughts have you blocked up. I feel like there are things that you're wanting to accomplish or things that you're wanting to do, but you have these limiting beliefs. This little voice in the back of your head that's saying, you can't do that. You can't do it that way. It's never going to work out, and really it's about just demolishing those things, and in this deck, the feathers are the swords. So it's saying that, there isn't this steel that's like trapping you. These are feathers. Like you can really push them over and move them out of the way if you choose to. Okay. Speak your mind, speak up, and allow yourself to open the gate so that you can get in front of what it is that you're wanting to do. Okay.
I thought that was like a sea urchin, and those were like seagrass or something. Because just the lighting on it wasn't that good. Yeah, no, I can totally see now. All right, so and then for me, Brenda, the card is King of Imps once again. So you know what, and I love that he's looking to the past. So this might be a time to go back just a little bit and transform some things. Maybe you could get quiet and in a meditative place and just do a little regression back a month or two this year, this crazy year, and kind of almost prevent yourself from getting trapped or getting in your own way again. But yeah, because fire transforms things, and he's looking back to the past, which is left, and I like that it's ready to transform some things. Yeah, and there's the cat once again right there. So there you go, Brenda. And then Chantal said, I'm debating whether I should continue in animal communication because I'm not confident of. Oh, Chantal, I'm an animal communicator, don't you? That's like 40% of my business. We need to talk privately sometime. Message me later. We'll talk.
That's that reaching out for help.
Yes.
Reach out to Mitchell the Bat.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's too funny. Yes. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. We'll talk privately later. What do they call it when you're in a business meeting? We'll have a sidebar. Not a sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar.
No, I forgot what it's called. Somebody help me out. It's a side something. Anyway, so Brenda, there you go. So number 3 is next. So that was number 2. Right. If you jumped in with Brenda, Sue is next. You're welcome, Brenda.
Sue. You're welcome, Brenda.
Sue is next. Sue,
we have this Queen of Wands. Let me look at this real quick. All right. So the Queen of Wands here, I love it. All of the queens, all of the women actually have like the hair over their face in front of them. So this Queen of Wands. Right?
What was that movie?
The Grudge. Okay, so with this Queen of Wands, this is talking about use your dynamic energy. Queens are very receptive. So this is saying that whatever you are wanting to have come into your life, I feel like you may be a little more aggressive than you need to be in order for you to materialize it, in order for you to bring it in. Okay, so this is saying, lean back into your receptivity. I always call it planting the seeds. So put it out there and then just sit back, because once you put it out there, it will come to you. You don't have to work as hard. Okay, fall into your feminine, and even if you are female identified, it doesn't matter, but fall into that feminine receptivity to allow for things to come to you versus you going after them like So there we go, the Queen of Wands. You're dynamic. Don't forget that.
I love it. Yes, Tommy told me it's we'll take it offline. That's what we say. But Robin said we take it to the parking lot. I like it. Okay, so Sue, from me, finally another card, a different card. So 8 of pumpkins. So this is, and there's that cat again looking over his shoulder, for support. So this is about getting the work done. Keep your nose to the grindstone. Keep a smile on your face, even if it's permanent. Yeah, I know, right? But just do the work. And Spirit said, the work that you do, take into account how happy it's going to make the people that will be given them. Like, in other words, think of these pumpkins. People are going to see these pumpkins, and it's going to bring them joy and happiness, and maybe they're using them to catch their candy. But in other words, the work that you're doing, the stuff that you're doing, it's like, what am I trying? You're going to reap the benefits of it. it's like, I'm at a loss for words tonight. Thank you, Mercury Retrograde. But it's like the repercussions of what you do, the waves go out, are going to bring such joy and happiness to people. So yeah, so let that be your fuel and your motivation. How it's going to affect people out there. Cool. So that was
for you too, wasn't it?
No, I'm 4. I'm next with Judy. So that was number 3. Are you trying to say that's a message for me?
No, but I thought we were on 4, and just don't mind me.
We say if the shoe fits, lace it up and wear it.
I've been drinking my coffee. Normal people scare me. I love the mug.
Right. All right, Judy. I just bought the cat tarot. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so that was number Sue with 4. Number 3 with Sue. I can speak. And then this is number 4. Me, Judy, and anybody else who wants to choose it. Bring the joy. You got this. Woohoo! So, all right. So, Judy, number 4.
The world.
Yay.
Boom, boom, boom. The world talks about success, talks about the end of a journey, okay? So this is saying, congratulate yourself, celebrate what you have accomplished, where you have gotten, okay? Because very soon it's going to be time for you to take up a new journey, okay? So this might be you feeling proficient in an area of your life that you've been working with or within, and you're finally like, okay, I got it, and now I'm on to the next thing, okay? There's been a lot of restriction, there's been a lot of boundary for you to get to this place. So once again, when you're celebrating your accomplishment, allow yourself to relax, allow yourself to just kind of be before you have to lace up your shoes and start all over, okay?
And when I unboxed this deck, hold that card back up, I remember saying something like, oh, look at her shoes. They're these red shoes, almost like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. And when she finally clicks them, she goes home. It's the end of the world. And I think Monica said, like, oh, you picked up on that. So I can't remember her reference, but there was something about those shoes that because I just randomly kept seeing them. I think there are some red shoes throughout the deck, too. But it's not like it's Dorothy and Wizard of Oz, but it kind of had something to do with that. So Judy and number 4 people, and me also, 5 of Ghosts. So this is 5 of Cups. So I would say, and again, I love these cards. I'm really working with the energy of the cards. So it's okay to pause. It's okay to stop and think about what you've just done. And because I like how this pumpkin person thing is like in contemplation. And a lot of times the 5 of Cups is more, emotional and tears. But it's almost like I feel like you can catch yourself before you are so strung out emotionally that you might have the breakdown. In other words, I feel like you can see when there's a spark and you know how to put it out before it becomes a forest fire. So be very conscious of your emotions. Take the time, tap into the emotions, and say, you know what? Okay, is this going to get out of hand, or is this just a moment? And something that I teach a lot of clients is anytime just overwhelming emotions come up, just pause and say, if this is my stuff, let me deal with it. If it's not, I release it back to the universe. Recycle. So, that was for me too.
There you have it.
Pause. Hey, Jamie Watson-Wolf.
Hey, so Jamie, thank you. Love you.
So that was for Judy. And number 4. So number 5 is next. If you chose number 5 along with Robin, this is for you.
All right, Robin.
Robin is the cheerleader, first of all.
I love it.
She's like, you got this, girl. You can do it.
All right, Robin. Ooh, I love it. We have this Page of Pentacles here. And so this Page of Pentacles here is just talking. I love it because it's like he's going trick-or-treating. He has his little pumpkin and his little goblin googly thing, this spider, whatever. So this Page of Pentacles here is talking about, you getting to start over on a new project, something that is giving you a sense of stability, a sense of grounding. This may be even you finding a new grounding practice for yourself that you're just kind of dipping your toes in to figure out if it's the best thing for you. But allow yourself to expand in this beginner space. You don't have to be an expert right away. Okay. You're learning grounding. You're doing what's necessary to make sure that the ground is under you. Okay. So don't try to fly away too fast. Be in the student space for a minute and allow, it all to wash over you. Allow yourself to expand in the very beginning. Okay. We don't get a beginning again until we start a new project. So allow yourself to be here for a minute.
Cool. And then for me, Robin, it is Knight of Bats once again coming up. And again, I'm so drawn to the direction tonight. So let's take a look back at some of the words you've spoken and see if there are any of them that you need to retrieve, redo, reconnect, rekindle. A lot of Mercury retrograde stuff right now. Because in retrograde, this is like a beautiful card, especially when they're looking left, which is back. Because that signifies, rethinking what you said, rewriting something. Because in retrograde, it's a great time to do all the re's. So I feel like there might be some healing involved if you can kind of see where you might have either overspoken, hurt somebody, done something, but especially with the words. And I don't feel like it's a big thing, but I feel like a simple text message or a call or a meetup or a coffee or something can really smooth things out. And I feel like the funny thing is I feel like you'll benefit tenfold compared to the other person. So that was number 5's and Robin. So Sue said, I do love what I do and I'm good at it. I planting seeds and have to allow them to grow in their place. I do know the work I do can and will bring smiles. Yay! And yes, I need to keep plugging at it even in down times. And I've got a few late. Thanks for the blessings. You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Hey, Roberta. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Hey. All right. So next is Mari, number 6, and UV. And anybody else
who chose number 6? Let's see what we got for us. We have the 5 of Wands. Fun times. All right. So this 5 of Wands is coming up, and it's always, a card of conflict of energy, But this is saying nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay. So during this Mercury retrograde, some hairy things can come up. but it doesn't mean for you to back down. It really means for you to, if something is really close to you and you feel energetically drawn to it, stand up and fight for it. Don't go sit down, don't go cry in the corner. Allow yourself to really give the full extent of your energy to go after what it is that you want. Okay? You may conflict with other people, and it's okay. Conflict is okay at times, especially if it's something that's near and dear to you that you're just not wanting to steamroll and roll over. Okay? So speak up and use your voice, use your energy, and go after what you want.
All right. And Mari, from me, the 7 of bats. So this will be 7 of swords. So yeah, this might be a good time to, move away from some things, some people, some stuff that maybe not serving you so much. I love this card in the sense of, pack what you can and go. Typically, and there's 2 bats flying away and there's like 5 in the knapsack. Well, the other 2 got loose. Okay, it's all right. You got 5. Take what you got and go. It's so funny. Like all the cards are heading left tonight. They're all heading to the back, but I'm not feeling anything from the past here, because they're looking kind of over their shoulder, like who will follow me? I feel like Mari, this is a time for you to be a little bit of a leader, and maybe really help people who are in a place of worry, maybe fear, maybe frustration, and kind of say, hey, let's go over here. Let's have coffee. Let's do some yoga. Let's do a mindfulness session. Let's just take a breath. Sometimes we've all done it. We've all looked at somebody and go, breathe. You have not taken but one breath in the last 2 minutes. Breathe. Yep. So I feel like that's kind of on your plate for other people right now. So cool.
Mari just wrote what she wrote. Any messages from our loved ones in heaven concerning our family dispute due to my brother's nephew's death, heirs estate? It's a mess right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, yes. That was a good message for that. Take what you can, walk away, but also I think you're going to help the family come back together. And hey, did we say hey, Roberta Rogers from Hamilton, Montana? Thank you. So Mari, and here's Robin, the cheerleader. Yoo-hoo!
Yep.
All right, so that was number 6 for V and for Mari. Courtney, you're next. You're welcome, Mari.
You're welcome.
So number 7, if you chose number 7, I think that was, who was that? Kaylin and Tommy no, I think Tommy was number 6. I remember a couple people.
I think he said 7. I don't know.
7. Somebody said 7.
So this is number 7?
Oh, good. So Tommy, you did get number 6 with Mari. Okay. He's scheduling a yoga session on Wednesday. I love it.
All right. So who's our number 7?
Courtney.
Courtney. Okay.
Yay, Robin.
All right, we have the 6 of Wands. All right. So the 6 of Wands is talking about, validation, wanting to be seen, being the leader of the pack, being celebrated, getting a promotion. I feel like this is a time where you're like, okay, I want to be seen. I'm ready. I don't know why I feel like you've been kind of hiding out for a little bit, but now you're kind of coming into your energy where you're just like, nope, busting out like, I want to be seen. I want to be recognized. I want to be in the forefront. I'm tired of being the person behind the curtain. So, allow yourself to, step to the front of the line, be a leader, and get recognition for it, So, there we go.
All right. And from me, Courtney, 6 of Ghosts. I love it. So this is 6 of Cups. So I really feel like this would be a great time to maybe, again, when Mercury Retrograde, so reconnect with some people. Maybe rekindle, not necessarily romance, but maybe rekindle some fun times. I really feel like, I just keep seeing like the hand reaching back and bringing people forward with you. So definitely feel like it's a time for you to stay grounded, stay emotionally grounded, stable, and rely on people around you for that. It's so funny because I gotta be honest with you. I'm like so confused right now. So Courtney, let me just tap in outside of this. So, oh my gosh. So was it Courtney who was talking about animals? No. Oh my God! Now I'm confused because an animal just came in on this one. So really look to the animals around, because I kept feeling something pushing in. So really look to Courtney. Let me know if you have animals around you, and look to those animals for maybe a connection and a love and a bonding moment and some stability and things like that. So I just feel like there's some animals around you that can really help you right now, especially since it was ghost, which is cups, waters, and matters of the heart and emotions and things like that. So yeah. Cool. Yeah, let me know about that one. That was a push. And then Roberta, how does the show work? So did you already say it? So
go ahead.
Roberta,
go ahead.
At the beginning of the show, we take down 8 names, and that's how they got number 1 through 8. But then if you come in late and you didn't get a number, you can piggyback along with somebody else. So Roberta, we've got one more to do, number 8. So Roberta, piggyback on number 8 and see how it works for you. Bye, Tommy. Thanks for hanging.
Oh, thanks, Roberta.
Oh, Jonathan's thank you, Jonathan. Yay, we're here every 2 weeks, Roberta. Oh, it was Chantal. That's right.
Who's number 8?
Okay, so number 8 is Tiana.
Tiana. All right, T.
Oh, we've had a kitten join the family recently. Beautiful, beautiful, Courtney.
Congratulations.
And as an animal communicator, animals come and go in our lives for purposes, for reasons. So if this is a time where you're needing some extra love or some connection or something, then that's why this little kitten chose y'all. Little kitten signed that soul contract and showed up.
So Roberta, piggybacking on number 8 is just listening to this message. This message is for you as well, basically.
Yeah, just trust that it will make sense to you, Roberta. That's how you do it.
There you go. All right. So for Tiana, number 8, I have the 3 of Cups. And this is all about socialization. This is all about venting. This is all about, getting with friends, getting with the people that you care about, you want to hang out with. If you guys are going out safely to drink and eat and talk, if you guys are doing a Zoom thing, if you're online, it really is just about sharing and loving on one another. This is the space where you kind of go out, and work doesn't matter, family doesn't matter. You're just going out to have a good time, be stupid, and just be in the world with your people. It's like your tribe, basically. Your vibe attracts your tribe, and it feels like you're just needing a little love from them. Okay. So
I love that card. I love that card. Mm-hmm. All right. And then for me, Tiana, and anybody who piggybacked on number 8, the Ace of Bats. Yes. So I really feel like this is a really cool time for you to implement an idea or something that you've had. This would definitely be something more logical, more reason-oriented, not so emotional, passionate, transformative, or money-making, but this could definitely be around words, vlogging, video taping, something where I just feel like there's communication. And I feel like I would say this, it's like a planning stage right now. It could be, again, because it's kind of Mercury Retrograde. But, when that idea, pops you on the head, take advantage of it. And I love that the finger is literally pointing forward. Time to move forward. I kept thinking this is Hangman. I keep looking at us going, is this Hangman? Because they use the bat as Hangman a lot. But it's not. It's definitely the Ace of Bats, which is like Ace of Swords. Right? Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Swords. Yes. They fly, air. Yes.
So that's number 8. Yes. All right. So there we go. So let us know, Tiana, how that worked for you. Thank you, Chantal.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. My years, like 10 plus years as an improviser has helped me a lot. Literally, my degree's in theater, and I owned an improv theater for 10 years.
You said you owned one?
Oh, yeah. It was called Comedy Buffet. I did not know
that.
Yeah, from 1988 to 2008. We did improv shows pretty much every Friday night. I was the owner, I was the host, and then finally once I started getting more people, it was always volunteer. Well, we made a little bit of money every once in a while, but we made enough to pay for our rent and insurance and stuff like that.
That's dope.
So it was cool. All right, you guys. Well, we have come to the end of our evening. If you missed the opening, go back because we did a 4-card spread for the election. We each pulled 4 cards. It was pretty benign, but I think it was good.
Yeah.
And then we got the idea from Susan Chang, who pulled 4 cards, but she wrote a blog that was like a masterclass in how to read highly charged readings and stuff like that. Yay! I'm looking over the stuff.
The messages coming in.
Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Roberta, for joining in.
Thank you.
All right. Well, V, we're going to be back in 2 weeks. I think are you good? I'm good. 2 weeks?
Yeah, because 2 weeks is the first weekend. It's the first.
It's Day of
November,
the Dead.
Right? The 2nd.
Oh, it's November 2nd.
November.
No, I thought it was Day of the Dead. No, it's November 2nd.
2nd, yeah. I'll be good to go then.
Perfect. So we will be back. We'll do this again in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Have a wonderful Halloween. By the time we get back, it'll be the day before the election.
Yes. Fun times.
And the ending of Mercury Retrograde, even though it's kind of a shadow out.
Thank you, goodness.
Yes, all of the above. So I say to you all, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, wonderful, powerful, awesome sexiness in you. Namaste.
And I say namaste. Love you guys.
Love you. See you in a couple weeks. Bye, everybody.